Hello, Aquarius. I'm Lambie. This is Pocket Watch. So good to see you. If it's too dark, let me know. I feel like the screen is a little bit dark. Oh, you guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And so, oh yeah, we're rolling pretty deep. Are you guys like trying to hang out with like a group of people right now? Are you guys meeting a lot of people? There are a lot of pathways that you're going. I see things like even though everything is together, I see that everything is very spread out. I see definitely, I guess you're just multitasking, and these are things that you want to really harness for a long time. If you're getting into any groups, or like say if you're getting into music, you're holding probably a few different bands that you're kind of playing with, and you're meeting different people and producers and things of the sort, and you're trying to hold on to each different one. Like everything is each one is very different from one another, and so you kind of feel like you're living like these the yeah, but hey, you're really working it though. Everything is about self right now. You're working it, and my goodness, like you're a lucky being all just already, and you're harnessing um you're harnessing like unity. You're harnessing unity, and like your fast lane is unity, and it's just really cool. It's really cool to see that like you you're just pushing out such a strange energy. And it's not strange to me, but I feel like at this time I wasn't expecting for it to show for Aquarius right now to still be the ones that are at the leading space, or holding the leading space for pushing that type of this type of energy for curiosity, this energy for strength, for leadership and everything. It's like for beauty, for just for a lot. I could just see a lot, and so it's just like wow, like that's what you're kind of just pushing out. And it's just so cool. I wasn't expecting it to be at such a high level, but you're doing it for yourself, so you're like, hey, why don't I just do it for everything right now too? Like I know you guys are really good for just like, hey, I found this energy, everybody's about to recognize this energy. You guys are very serious about sharing good energy, and very serious about wanting people to be well. I want to do a doorway for you from the beginning. And so, because I want to see exactly what's going on with you, Aquarius. I want to see where we're coming from and where we're going. Can I get a doorway for Aquarius? So some doors are closed to you right now. That's understandable. May I open the next possible door for Aquarius right now? That's just going to be very helpful. Thank you. Perfect. The altar priestess. Okay, perfect. So just pray a little bit, and everything will be open to you. Sacred ritual, prayer, and preparation. And so right now we want to just walk through some straight doors, but we got to think. I guess we probably need to do a little bit of prayer so that we can, and meditation, so that we can figure out what it is and what direction we're really going. Want to make sure that the doors that were closed towards us are not doors that we shouldn't be even going in anyway. If you guys are scattered in different direction, you can't do everything at once. Right now, even if you try to, even if you could fit it into your schedule, you don't want to. Ideally, your soul doesn't want to. Ideally, the dragon's duel, inner conflict, morality. Okay, so conscious choice. So yeah, your inner soul is saying, hey, we don't want to be overburdened. We do not want to be overburdened. So ideally, Aquarius, you have all this energy and you have all these dreams and everything going out. I would just say, go ahead and build a foundation, a small foundation for each thing, small introduction or whatever you have to do. Like if you haven't created the proper email and certain things for right things, do things like that. But don't go forward right now, not this week, maybe not this month. Okay. And so, yeah, just take your time. Take your time, Aquarius. Yes. So I'm getting into what's the meat of the situation. Thank you. Swore. Oh, wow. You're torn up about something. It's something that's happened a little bit over the evening, and you're not torn up about it heavily. Something got you in a quick bind, and that's why I said torn up. I see it as an emotional thing. I don't see it as you being in a real bind, being real cut up off of something real. I don't see you being heavily blinded. I see this as an emotional thing, and you just hate the fact that you're in a situation again. Something's irritating you, so you're like, you know what? it's also a sensitivity. What I also see is something you're like, you know what, just everybody just stand away. These things, this could be a holster of like, these are up because I don't want anybody touching me in my crown area. Your hand comes up in my crown area, my hand comes down, you're missing something. You know, so it's not, I know that's a total different way to read that card. But I just wanted to say it in that sense of like, you're trying, you could also you be protective about your crown right now. Okay. Be protective about your crown. Oh, wow. So what's going on right now? Well, first of all, you're thinking about something. The magician is backing you up on it. Okay. Wow, that's really nice. I don't even know what to say. I feel like that's such a gift. This is heavy. This is heavy. So what should I do with this? I'm going to work with it. And I know I got 3 that's under there, but you guys are ready to go right now. So they said, yeah, walk it out. Walk it out. All right. Okay, it's not that time period. Perfect. Clarification. What are we doing here? Yeah, I need a little bit more space. Okay, and this is going to come up for me. All right, so I already got a clarification on that under. Yeah, it's not, so I'm reading a little bit reverse in a sense, just from front to back. So I'll try to go into the future and try to not even have to deal with the past too much, because it seems like you've already did a walkout on that, and I really appreciate that. Let's just see what's going on. It's not time to think about, you know, that forever after where you have everything and everything is just really concealed until where, you know, you work in the marketplace, you own the marketplace. The child is already saying he loves the marketplace. He's going to be there. And hey, we love that you want to be that. We love that works because you guys are great. You deserve it. And that's your perfect workspace. Okay, Aquarius, you guys are creators in this space. You guys make it where it just liveliness is always there and present. So, you know, that's a beautiful thing for you to be thinking about. But as of right now, that's not where as you set out, you should not be thinking about the heaviness that also comes with this. Okay, there's outside the love and the happiness and the joy, it is a full task. Okay, and so set out, make sure you're thinking about things being fun, because this is your future. This is what the future is going to hold for you. You are going to get there. But if you set out thinking about it, you may start already being stressed for what it is that you're going towards. You know, it's going to take a while for you to get towards your goals. I feel like you're looking for destiny right now. Okay, so I don't see anything wrong with that, but you want to think about the happiness and the joy of why you are working the way towards your work, why you are working the way you're working and what you're working towards. You got to think of how and why, because it feels good, because you love it. Okay, so that's all you need, and that's all that needs to be done. Okay, don't think about anybody. Nobody's going to take anything from you. Nobody's going to take your spot. Nobody's going to be able to take your place for what's going on right now. You've worked too hard for what's been going on, and it shows all throughout you. It shows all within you. You don't have to push out and do much more, because ideally, everything is the proof is in the pudding. You are who you are, and it shows as soon as you arrive. It just starts eluding throughout the space. Okay, so you don't have to worry about getting into sticky situations to where people think that, you know, they can manipulate you and that you're not counting your swords, or that, hey, you would leave something right outside camp for other people, like as if it's just some show and tell type thing. That's not what's going on. You're a person that really takes care of yourself. You don't mind giving to others. And so when the world comes unto you and it comes and it says, what do you want? What do you need? And it's like, you know what? There's one thing that I just have been having a hard time doing. My manifestation has not been coming up correctly for me. What is it? The world's saying, well, what is it that you're seeking though? You know, you're letting me know what you can't do. My chemistry is not working. We know you've been trying, you've been working. Is there a manifestation that hasn't been coming upon, you know? And so it's saying, well, what's going on? And then pentacles come up and you're just thinking, man, I just want everything to work out. I want everything to work out. And you think that that's such a hard, you're like, wow, like to even say that, like I feel strange to say that I should have just chosen one thing. No. They say, well, that makes sense. Now I have more room. Now I have more room to really create your life. If you're okay with everything, if you're okay with things that are good for you only, and you're just saying you want everything to work out and you already have, some of your little, T's dot crossed and everything like that, the world can really step in and create for you. So the world right now actually reminded me of the Wheel of Fortune, but the Magician is here already, so it's pressing in so heavily. Those other three cards, I didn't need those to come through anymore. I actually thought that these cards were going to be too much, but it's just showing me that basically, you're looking towards destiny. The world's going to manifest something for you. Okay, so what do you need to do to make sure that that happens? Well, I mean, not to make sure that it happens, but to prepare yourself. Okay, so it's like if the world's going to manifest something for you, how are you going to prepare yourself for what you're doing? And by the way, actually, see, we spent a lot of time actually. Wow, Aquarius, you were really in depth on this. I keep saying that. Are you in debt as well? I'm in debt. No, I'm joking. No, I'm just saying I'm an Aquarius, so But yeah, I love speaking with you. So yeah, okay. Oh wow, so what's going on? Really, so you're feeling like you're trying to grasp your craft right now, but don't be too hard on yourself. It's something that's wonderful. Don't be too hard on yourself. Oh, perfect. And you're saying I feel like you're saying you're not hard on yourself. You're not. This is the guide right here. The guide flew out. What's going on right now? You've already had a new beginning. You had something come to you. It's something that's brand new. You got to rebuild your faith, and that's what I see right here. So it's not about you being hard on yourself, and excuse me for even speaking on you guys like that. I thought that was that way, but then your guide kind of pushed out in a sense, and I don't mind us sharing space. I'm not here to be correct. I'm here so that we can share space and we can get what we want out of this situation. So specifically, you have embarked on a new adventure, and you're doing very, very well, that they say. Whatever sources that you have come, if you had any money or currency come in, whatever you've been spending your money on, they're doing a really great job. If you just got into a new relationship, they sent you a person, you're doing really good with that person. Like, you're treating them really nice. You're treating yourself really nice. Anything that's going on like that, like it's just going pretty well for you. Okay. But you just got to really push in on faith a little bit heavier if you can, some way, somehow. I mean, any way you can. You could always just meditate and just think about the word faith and what it means to you and what you have faith in. You may have faith in yourself. You can have faith in family members. You can have faith in your work ethic, all type of different things. And you just got to think, what characteristics comes around here. You got to start like brainstorming. You know what I'm saying? And so that's only if you're feeling, when you're trying to harness the greater you. When you're trying to harness the greater you, just think about it like that, Aquarius. I think that you're completely. I'm strange. I don't know why I keep saying strange, but strange is legit. I think I'm an Aquarius, and I keep saying that. Sorry, but it's a great reading, and I'm just so surprised of the energy that I'm feeling, because I'm not supposed to be thinking about self. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, oh wow, it's something that's brand new to me. So just reading for you it's a beautiful, strange energy that I'm seeing. You're flowing straight through your next 13 days. My God. Just stay on not stay on the good path like you're gonna, like there's any fork in the road, but just stay on what you're doing. Let's get into some emotional stuff. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. I said something about a tour. Something about a tour, and you're no longer bound. You're no longer bound. You're no longer tied down to whatever was going on before. You're no longer feeling the way that you were feeling before. If you were feeling any kind of depressed, if you're feeling tied up, if you're feeling restricted, feel like you couldn't speak, couldn't act, couldn't do things, couldn't show yourself for who you truly were, you're no longer feeling that way anymore. And ideally, what I just see here for you is that when you have the Two of Pentacles, it's a Virgo that could be here on your mind, but you could have a Virgo state of mind as well. You could also be honing yourself out in a hermit type of a mode so that you could really be more presentable to somebody, but it looks as if you're just balancing out. You've already have what you have and got what you need. Sorry about double speaking. My goodness, are you having twins? Look, like now I'm just gonna be some guessing woman. No, but ideally, what I can say is no. throughout the evening, it just seems like you're just growing into a great being each and every evening. And so when you're trying to present yourself to the world and you're trying to harness all these things within yourself and you're embarking on this new endeavorment and this new journey, it's just saying that, yeah, you're very presentable. You should definitely go after what you're seeking and what you need. And when the universe asked you, or when the world asked you what it was, and you said everything, and when you put your two on whatever they have, I mean, it just makes total sense. It's really nice. It's really nice for you to say, well, this is the foundation that I built for myself, and this is what I need, and this is what I like. What could I do? And it's just coming through for you. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, right away. So, lovers here. Just want to let you know somebody's thinking about you. That's super nice. Somebody, oh my God, I think somebody with really nice eyes, or somebody that just looks at your picture and think you're really nice, somebody that really likes you. They just take a deep breath and they're like, oh, he's so cute, or oh, he's so nice, or oh, you're so whatever they think of you, Aquarius. But their eyes, they really like you. They really like their eyes are set on you. They like that. That's what they think. Like, that's how I'm talking, is like, that's how they feel. They're like, so that's really, they're very fascinated when it comes to the Lover's card. I didn't leave it out, but they're very fascinated. Yeah, you're going through a transformation, and yeah, this vision that you're having, just make sure that you're open for some new visions, and think about your dreams please. If you could set some stones or anything by your bed for like maybe some selenite or anything like that by your bedside. Any quartz if you have them, perhaps if you have amethyst if you would like, but I would just definitely like try to get a clear head space, get a clear dreaming space, because you can sign so many contracts in the evening as you rest. You could be in the higher realms and just getting things done, and people that you need to meet and will meet, they'll be able to let you know that they're prepared to see you, and when they're prepared to see you, you guys could just start working on them starting to be into you. They can start transforming, and you start transforming, so that you guys can be together in a way to where you're more accepting one another in each other's lives. Okay, so you guys may have to it's just a little bit of time that has to go by. It's pocket watch, so don't worry about that time. Look, it's pocket. I'm like, it's pocket watch. Let me roll it. Let me roll for you. Okay, but hold on. Yeah, I will actually, so you'll know. Let's just see if I can see anything good. I just want to see if I can see something about this. I don't feel like you actually have a quite relationship with this person. I definitely feel like they're just looking at you via social media. If they are seeing you when you're out, you guys haven't had that many dates. If so, things are going to be spread out, but you guys are going to be able to figure it out. You're dealing with something right now. You're juggling something in life right now. You meet this person, or you know this person, or recently you're like, I'm gonna dig in. I really, really got time for you. You want to let people and friends know you want it to be community. If you want work people, you make it known that you're speaking to this person. You don't realize that you guys can go down a supernatural tunnel hole together, and it could be more beautiful than you could ever even imagined. So you don't know that yet, but ideally, it's letting it be known that regardless, this person that you're meeting or could be meeting, in this love, if you decide to, okay, because this, as you know, you always have a choice. And if you're not thinking about starting something right now, it just means that person is going to be ready for you right now. Or if it's not right now, it doesn't have to be right now. Other things could go on. That's why you're so, things are so spread out. Okay. But this person who should be coming in this pathway of you right now, I would say in the next 14 days or so, they would be the ones to where you would have this type of happiness, to where you wouldn't have to be so worried about whatever you're worried about. This is what you were working for. This is what you were coming for. Okay? So this was a clarification. So as you see, he set out to get to a space, but this is so far away. These pentacles, you're building into that, but this is also what you had actually asked the world for as well. So I feel like you were blindly asking for love and asking for everything to work out, but you just didn't know how to ask it because you were just dreaming big. You wanted to be practical. You wanted reality to set in. But this is your reality. This is your reality. Your reality is greatness. And your reality is Dreamville. Your reality is making things happen in life. Your reality is just a Dreamville. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. So I feel like these are people around you for some reason. I don't feel like this is you at all. I feel like this just came through. I didn't even need to pull out this deck, but I wanted to. So just to close out, I guess other people want to be noticed as well around you. And so when that happens, it's totally fine. I don't see this as a card for you at all. But as I was going to close out, I just pulled something. I mean, I pulled something. So it's like, hey, something could just be on your little coattail about other people wanting to be heard. This, your face, if this is still big, me still reading for you in a sense, this is still solemn, but these people have still spoken and they're still speaking to you, around you, through you, okay? Not through you, but you, and so it's like, this is how I'm seeing this card in this moment when it comes for you. And so you seem pretty relaxed, but all what you're thinking about, all what's around you is still kind of chatty, I would say. I don't these faces, they can seem to change on their own, so you can see if it's guilt, worry, woe, pain, or all type of things. But as of right now, it just seems like it's I could just see the character of a few different beings, and I don't want to be specifically speaking about somebody in such a general reading, but ideally the only reason why this will come up is just to let it be known that you should just still just harness out on yourself. If that's how you feel and you feel like you're going to stick in that mundane and you're going to just close your eyes to different things as people just continue to go on, by all means, do that for a little bit, because I know you're only asking to do it for just a couple of days or a few hours. It's not like you're trying to ignore life completely, okay? So go ahead and do that and do what you got to do. I love you dearly. See you later.